Hey everyone, and on today's episode we'll be taking a look at the Secret Wars Marvel Legends Iron Man. So here is old Shellhead out of the package, and of course the Secret Wars packaging was pretty cool, but we're not focusing on that, we're focusing on the actual toy. This of course is on the 80th anniversary body, which we've gotten several times. The 80th line, we got AI Iron Man, parts of him were used for Silver Centurion, also for Heroes Return. We've gotten a lot of Iron Man on this body. But that's fine because this body is honestly probably my favorite Legends Iron Man body. But I don't know. Get back to me on that later. So what makes this one different? What makes this one worth picking up over the other releases? Well, let's go ahead and put him next to a couple of the older releases first. Here he is next to the 80th anniversary body. And here he is next to the AI Iron Man body. Of course, I did panel line AI Iron Man, and they all look good. Although I will say immediately, and it might just be some of the shadow on him, the yellow is a little bit duller than the AI Iron Man. And I still absolutely love, of course it's not 100% comic accurate, but I do love the gold on the 80th anniversary one. So of all the molds, 80th is still, of all the uses of this mold, 80th is still top dog for me, as far as just the overall look. The first thing that separates Secret Wars Iron Man from the other uses of this body is, well, first off, one problem with the 80th anniversary body is that they did put his arms on wrong, and you do have to fix that yourself. But more importantly, the 80th anniversary body is now finally pinless. I've said for a while now that, personally for me, pinless isn't a big deal. But if they're going to do it, I might as well grab one, right? Other than being pinless, sculpt and everything else is pretty much the same. However, one detail I do like in the eyes, and you can see it here, focus. He does have, it looks like there is light under those eyes, where if you look at the 80th anniversary, there is none. Now the AI does have, I think, some blue, some blue there. So of what we have, I definitely prefer that. And of course, Hasbro being Hasbro, the reds do not match on these Iron Man, so you cannot really part swap as much as I would like to. Kind of sucks, but whatever. It's not gonna kill me. Especially as an Iron Man fan, I have enough Iron Man for days. Let's go ahead and get into the accessories of this Iron Man, because that's going to make or break this figure for most people. Once again, we've seen this Iron Man a bunch. So, first and foremost, he comes with his Secret Wars shield, which, funnily enough, does not pick up very well on my camera, but I can confirm it is holographic, and it does switch, or lenticulars, does switch between Iron Man and Tony Stark. Funny that it doesn't pick up on camera at all. And to change that out, you just pop that there. Once again, toy reviewer can't use a toy on camera. There we go. You just pop that out, you slide that out, and he comes with instructions to reinsert the shield, or to reinsert the shield piece. And he comes to the Secret Wars 40th anniversary thing there. C-grip, really neat. But I have no real nostalgia for Secret Wars. Did not play with these toys as a kid. So, off to the part spin it goes. Keeping with the Secret Wars tradition, though, he does come with his blaster from Secret Wars, which a lot of the characters did come with. And he has the new effect pieces that came with the Model 9 Iron Man, except this time in black instead of blue. I do love these new effect pieces, so hopefully we get a couple more of these with some more Iron Man releases. To hold his blaster, he does come with a C-grip hand, and it does have the old roll of the dice. This one is pretty frozen, which leads me, oh yeah, that is completely frozen out of package. Which leads me to my first real complaint. He does come with blaster hands that aren't hinged. So I popped off his left fist, just put a blaster hand on there, and I don't know if it'll pick up very well on here. We're going to go ahead and enhance. So it doesn't pick up very well on here, but there's a slight stretch mark. There's a slight stress mark on it. Very disappointing. Just one of those things that there you can kind of pick it up there. Very disappointing. This is one of those things, like, it's inevitable. Inevitably, no matter what company you follow, you're going to come into some quality control issues. Just sucks that it's on Iron Man and not a figure that I didn't care about, or a character that would just fill a spot. And Iron Man does come with the newer repulsor blasts. Not too bad. He does come with 2 of those. And last, but certainly not least, Iron Man comes with his roller skates. For those of you that do not know, the old classic armor did have roller skates at one point. Some of the newer armors even have it too, and these are as simple as you just plug them into the little portholes on the feet. I say that, and once again, toy reviewer cannot do toy stuff on camera. There we go. Dun, 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 there we go. Put him right there. With the skates on, he is a little hard to mess with. Now that we have Tony Stark on some roller blades, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. His weight. Here is Iron Man next to his wave mate, Titania. Review coming soon. Come on, stand. Spoilers, she's awesome. Alright, then we have him next to El Capitan America, who is not from the Secret Wars wave. I'm not grabbing that one. I have the 20th anniversary one, and I really like it. So until they do either a maximum Captain America or a new one with butterflies and some more articulation, that's my main Captain America. Let's get them out of here. And since I have She-Hulk out for the Titania review, I'll put her next to Iron Man. And last but not least, we have him next to one of his villains. Even though it's not my favorite design for him, it is Living Laser. And I think everything works out pretty well. Granted, he is on his skates, but I think they look good. So let's go ahead and get articulation out of the way on Iron Man. With him being 100% reuse except for pinless. He's going to do everything every other Iron Man does. He does bend at the waist, at the back. He is on a disc hinge neck. Shoulders come up that much. Double jointed. Up and down on the wrist. Swivel there. Cannot do the splits, but not too bad. Does have thigh rotation. Bend there. He does have a boot cut, which is really nice. And then there's that with his ankle rockers. And that is my breakdown of the Secret Wars Iron Man. If you do not have another version of this body, he is great, perfectly serviceable. Comes with some neat effects. For those of you that already have your Hall of Armor, it's probably an easy pass. There's nothing super new on him that really makes him groundbreaking outside of his roller blades. And his chest is cool, but they're still doing the blue on the chest instead of the repulsor yellow that a lot of people want. But yeah, he's pretty good. Not going to complain too much. For $25, I feel like I got a pretty good value out of him. I am upset about the stress marks on the figure, but I don't know about you guys, but Legends are pretty easy to come by. Yes, that's not an excuse for Hasbro. I think quality control is something that we need to talk about seriously. However, nothing is broken on this figure, just some light stretch marks, and it could have been my own fault when I was ripping him out of the package anyway. But yeah, that's Iron Man. Be sure to stay tuned for a Titania review coming in the next couple days. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next round.